Hello, everyone. Today we will be discussing decision making at CEO level at Walmart. The growth analysis that has been established is by analyzing the revenues. Walmart has a 35 billion revenue and a net income drop of 9.2% during this year, and also is planning to expand on different areas on its business model, such as healthcare, financial services, improve the efficient pickup at store or at home, since analysts have identified that people would rather go to the store rather than to have the products delivered home due to lost and theft of packages. Also, the increasement of wages for more than 155,000 frontline workers and automation to improve capacity at distribution centers. At the same time, Walmart has experienced some unusual expenses that have directly affected the net income of the company, which is the loss of operations in UK, in Japan, and the acquisition of Flipkart, a company from India, so that they can enter that market. As we can see, the company has been suffering from losses on 2014 in its a reduction from its revenues, and then it has continuously been increasing from 2014 until 2020, where it experienced a 2.90% increase in revenues. Regarding personal analysis, Walmart employs approximately 2.3 million workers worldwide. It works with stratified solutions with HR managers on each store, so that the code of ethic that works in the universe of Walmart and its workers within, it is applied to the culture, to the nature, and to any specific situation in a store, and not at a general level, which allows for a better solution for any kind of issue that comes out in the working environment. Walmart has also, as the graph indicates, experienced an increasing workforce as a trend from 2005 until 2010, and then it experienced the drop when it came in 2019 from 2018 to 2019. There was a drop, as we can see at 2018, there's a 4.35% decline. In 2019, there was a 0% decline or increase, while in 2020, a 4.55 increase of the workforce was shown, and it was due to new stores and distribution centers that opened. And at the same time, in the coming years, human capital is set to increase with future projects such as Walmart Plus, where other type of human capital will be involved in these analytics and e-commerce project. In the operation analysis, Walmart follows these 10 principles of operation management, which are very important to highlight. We have the design goods and services to minimize costs and prices so they can be competitive around their peers. Also, quality management through a tier approach with suppliers, depending on the type of good and the quality of the good that they're going to acquire. Also, capacity and process, such as forecasting to optimize space and personnel at different departments, so that Walmart knows exactly how much space they need, and also how much workforce they need for a particular project, and if they have sufficient force or if there is not enough workforce. Location of physical spaces have been established near or on urban sites to maximize the market reach of their stores, since also analysts have indicated that people live within a 10 miles radius of any Walmart store. They have designed stores to predict likelihood of products being purchased with other goods, as well as prediction of inventory, turnover, and distribution. HR also has a function to design jobs for continuing recruitment and increase of wages over time. Supply chain management is used, it's streamlined so that it can be so that cost of operations are minimized, and at the same time inventory management is made through real-time data to minimize excess of inventory and maximize operational efficiency, especially at the distribution centers. Through this management and supply chain scheduling is also important to reduce overcapacity in orders and make the necessary inventory adjustments. Training programs are also very important so that Walmart can teach workers to maintain facilities, as well as their social media accounts and e-commerce channels, so that customer experience is always keep continuously improving overall for the users of Walmart. Regarding cash flow analysis, there has been an increase in its operating cash flow by 41% in 2021. Uh, at the same time, in 2019, there was an increase on operating and investing activities, which can be due to the opening of Walmart Plus in September of 2019. This cash flow can be used either to pay dividends or for future investment projects. Walmart, as it has a desire to increase its market share and also has one of the biggest market share in USA, must consider its expansion as long as it is overseas. This is why the increased net cash by operating activities in 2021 has been on yeah. So from 2016 to 2021, the operating activities and net cash has been increasing, and there has been a reduction on investment activities since 2019. It is expected that in 2020 more investment activities will be coming as market share for Walmart is one of the main objectives and the e-commerce channels. On sales analysis, Walmart's interest on gaining market share should be overseas, as it was mentioned, and this is because the peak of operating income is at 2015 with a 21 billion dollar sales revenues, while the levels of income in 2021 are similar as the ones on 2018 of almost 17.3 billion. Increased sales and expansion projects have led to to increased operating expenses, which directly affects the operating income as well as the net income. That is why also analysts have identified that Walmart struggles to position itself internationally, as we can see on this graph, where operating income from Walmart International is very similar to the ones on Sam's Club. Sam's Club is a retail store from Walmart that operates in countries like Brazil, Mexico, and Canada, and Walmart should seek to imitate these successful projects in other regions like India with their specific culture and region behaviors. That is why finally some considerations for a risk analysis is considering the expansion overseas, but always studied based on failed and successful projects. Some failed projects would be operations at Germany, operations at UK, as well as successful projects like it is in the case of Mexico that has more than 2,600 stores, and also in Central America. In the case of India, if Walmart is discussing a chance of going overseas, their analysts should even make decision trees, opportunity laws, and decision tables to make the best choice involving nature of states of regulatory issues in India, since government protects its almost 12 million neighborhood stores, and the possible future states could be strong regulations, no regulations, and soft regulations. And also the projects that should be considered are the investment on India, investment on e-commerce channels, not investing on India, and also considering all of the possibilities of losing that investment. So in that case, also the expected value of perfect information should be considered so that Walmart sees if it is appropriate to spend money on investigating and doing a market research on India and the future possible probabilities of making business in that region, and what are the losses or the utility involved in that place. However, Walmart can be perceived as a risk taker in a complex environment due to the amount of cash flow it has and the opportunities it has for expansion and investment projects, as well as it aligns with the objectives of Walmart of getting new market share other than the one in US, since it is dominating that territory in the retail physical sales. Thank you very much. This has been my analysis of Walmart. Hope you enjoyed it and hope to see you next time.